if I had the opportunity to go back and look at all those things I did wrong in order to get to this point in time, would I fix those things? Would I go back and go, hey, I had the opportunity and I had the choice to go this way or that way? If I was in that same situation and I knew the outcome and I still was faced with that situation, would I choose something different? And the answer is no, because you know what? The only reason why I've gotten here is because I failed in some of those choices, because I persevered in some of those choices, because some of those choices were some that I never gave up on, right? And I think in life, there's people that go out there when they get these choices, they always look back and say, ah, man, I regret this. I wish I would have done that. If only this would have happened. If I could have just listened. And you know what they do? They beat themselves up year over the things they did in the past. And they don't realize that, you know what, just like I put out on my post today, today's a new day to start anything you want, man. And 90% of the people out there will say they're going to do something and they don't do it. So be that 10% that says, hey, I'm going to start today because, hey, it's October 10th or whatever day it is. And I am going to make it to the end of the year by reading a book every day, whatever it might be. That's where people go wrong.
Set those resolutions now, right? A lot of people sit around and wait until January 1st. Oh, here it comes, January 1st. I'll get that new job then. I'll start investing then. I'll get to the gym then. I'll go on that vacation then. And then 2 weeks into 2025, they go, this life's hard. Fuck this. All right, see you guys later. I'm out. Okay. It happens every time,
and
right?
your hoodie, bro. Your hoodie's the reason why people don't do it. They try to change something in January and they don't live in Florida where it's nice and warm. So when they're trying to change this thing, they got to go out in negative 30-degree weather, negative 10-degree weather. Of course, you're making it hard on yourself. Why wouldn't you start now when it's not cold? So that way you're in momentum mode by the time you get to the first.
150%. And make it as easy as possible, right? I've said it a million times. From my home to my gym, it is a left, a right, a left, and a right, and I am at the gym. It is less than 5 minutes. I make it as easy as possible for myself. So on the days when I'm inevitably saying, I don't wanna, oh, please, I don't want to hit legs, I just got to throw some pre-workout in me, walk down the fucking stairs, out to the old Dakota, and away we go, baby. It's that fucking easy. And now I sit in the Dakota while I'm driving and get to a red light. I don't wanna. But at least I'm on the road. At least I'm getting there. And when I get to the parking lot, maybe I see my boy Johnny, or maybe I see one of my homies and they say, yo, go. So, okay, I'm glad I made it today. Let's fucking go. I get out, dap my boy up, go slang some weight, right? You know, some of the things that I was thinking about. Well, let me go back first. You talked about would I choose to do something differently, or would I have these things happen differently? And I resonate so much with what you said. No, because the failures, the places where I've missed, the trials, the tribulations, that's what made me who I am today. That's what's helped me learn. That's what's allowed me to be a business owner and an executive and a podcast host and a friend and a brother and a salesman and a fucking potential husband. Like, all these things have made me a more valuable man. And if you don't go through the bullshit of life, if you don't intentionally put yourself on the battlefield and willingly take the flaming arrows to the fucking chest, and all you do is sit back at base camp and play fucking Fortnite all along, chances are is you're never gonna fucking become a man. You're never gonna become a high value man. You're gonna be fucking losing your mind when they drop a new skin on Fortnite instead of when they tell you how you can invest, or when they drop a new fucking FBTC, or when they drop the new XRP ETF. You ain't probably even heard about that because you've been too worried about leveling up on Fortnite, huh? How's that working for you? How's that going? Oh, sorry, you don't play Fortnite anymore. You play Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You're a nerd. You're a virgin. You don't do anything with your life. Figure your shit out. Get it together. What are we doing, men? We're sitting here with our fucking hands in our pants, fucking all Sunday, wasting all day watching NFL football. Saturday and Friday was fucking chasing tail that we didn't even get and didn't even bring back to our house. And we ended up going home with the fucking homies. And we sat there and fucking played video games all Saturday, nursing our hangover. And then we do fucking fuck all Monday through Friday. And you're telling me that you're a high value man. You're telling me that you're going to go somewhere in life. You're telling me that all the bullshit you post on Instagram is supposed to convince me that you're something you're not. Fuck off with that. Quit the nonsense. I'm good on all of that bullshit. So many people avoid all that shit. No thanks. I'm going to go right into the fire and the fucking flames. It's why I talk about standing at the corner of the road. Damn, I started jumping and I thought about the people downstairs. Sorry, I'm getting too fucking hyped up right now. Standing at the right and the left. You look right, and it's rainbows, puppy dogs, and unicorns. You look left, and it's the valley of shadow of death and muck and mire. I choose the valley of shadow of death every single time because I know who I am. I know whose I am. There's nothing that can take me out in that valley. I know the one and only, the creator, the God of all of us sent me to be a change. Who can be against me? He's for me. Who the hell can be against me? Nobody. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Woo! And I'm telling you, man, I go all the way back to the beginning. Fuck, baby. We do this for giving and hospitality, man. Number 8, give to the things you believe in from your heart. Understand and acknowledge that your actions are a reflection of your inherent beliefs. Swirl One doesn't get paid for this show. He shows up for what he believes in. I don't get paid for GACC. I've never been a greenskeeper. I've never been in anything, but I'll never change my profile. He doesn't pay me to rock GACC shit on this show. He doesn't pay me to post shit out about GACC on the timeline. We don't get paid for this. Now, ultimately, that's what we're in this for. It's why we've continued to improve and grow, and we want to make the most change possible. But we're just doing this out of the goodness of our heart because we want to see people get better. It's the same way in the reason why we do the J&J Weekend Getaway. Not to line our pockets, not to put us. You notice, well, short of Friday when Swirl One does his DJ set, you notice how we never put me and Swirl up on a pedestal anywhere and make you look at us like, oh, they're so great. They're so amazing. We're just in with the crowd. We just vibe with everybody. We don't need to put the crowd out there and then say, look at us, how amazing we are. Everybody, you came to our event. Okay, goodbye. Maybe a little something to think about there, Swirl One.
No, you're right. And I think you have to show up every day for whatever it is you believe in. And I was reading what Jared Albright said here, his October resolutions. I like that. So there's a new one right there, right? Is to gain weight and become the physical man I am meant to be. My whole life, everyone has treated me like a little brother. It's time to be strong, confident, humble, big brother. Love that. And I'll tell you this. I heard it the other day from somebody, and this was a guy that was, I think he was 55, almost 60 years old. And the guy was more shredded than me, you, or DZ. Like literally, guy was just cock diesel. And he said in there, he goes, the one thing that I remember doing when I look back and I was in my 40s was I remember seeing these statues of David and all of these Greeks, right? And they were chiseled. And I remember thinking, hey, nobody looks like that, right? And then he realized, but why not? My body is meant to look like that. And if I don't during my lifetime see what my body can do, I'm wasting my time. So shout out to Jared Albright, because, we all have the body of a Greek god inside of us. We really do. The only thing that keeps you from getting to that is the choices you make on a daily basis. Choices that you make to be lazy or to eat that thing or not go to bed on time or not do the run or not go do the workout or whatever it might be. That stuff is what keeps people from doing all of those amazing things to make themselves exactly what they are. And that's just not for, hey, your body's one thing. I want to be the body of the Greek god. Okay, well, why don't you have a brain like Einstein, right? Why not? Einstein was never the greatest student when he went to school, and they didn't look at him as being somebody who was going to change the world. He developed all that on his own, right? So if you got to think about that, Nikola Tesla, you got to think about these people are self-taught. They literally went down a rabbit hole and didn't come out until they found out what they wanted to learn. They went in there and fought with themselves until they came out with the knowledge that it needed to happen. This is what patience and reward means. You go in and you go to battle with everything that you're trying to learn. And when you come out the victor, you know exactly what you went in there to gain, what you have gained and learned, and now how to apply it. That's the biggest thing in life. And so shout out to Jared Albright and anybody who's trying to change their life right now. G. Lou, Mrs. G. Lou, all the people out there that are actually putting in the work. I'm putting in the work every single day. I'm making sure that my workouts are almost 2 hours a day now. I'm not even messing around. Like, I'm making sure that I'm putting in that work. So you have to be present here and now. You have to put your priorities first. There's so many people out there that wish they could have done something, but when they started, they quit. Or when they said they were going to do it, they got the dopamine from telling Cappy he's going to do it, and then they turn around and didn't end up doing it. So it's one of those things. You have to apply what you want on a daily basis. And just like shaving, like we said, if you don't do it every day, you're going to end up looking like a bum.
Who's to say? Who's to know? Oh man, shout out Jared Albright for sure, man. And that's one of the benefits of being part of the Diamond Hand fam, being part of the greater community and the network, is that when you go to take a leap of faith like that, when you're a little nervous, you're a little afraid, you're a little, oh shit, I got to start lifting weights again, I got to start eating right. We got a whole channel called Progress and Perfection in the Gateway, Progress Over Perfection. And Jared went right in there off the bat, posted his day one pictures, said, here we are. Here I am now. Now what? And man, when I saw that picture, I just got so excited and so proud. I was just like, let's go. Somebody else fired up to make a change, to make a move, to get their life better physically. Come on. This is awesome.